Hello you all, welcome and welcome back to another video. You are watching Craft a Lot TV with your host Keisha, and we are just going to jump right into today's video, you guys. So I am going to be doing some custom dominoes. We are going to be doing a Halloween themed custom dominoes. Now I have these necklaces here. I got these from the Dollar Tree, and as you can see, there's bones and then there's skulls. Now, I've already started cutting some of these and putting them inside of our mold. We'll be able to use the bones, but the skulls are going to be too big, okay? So, I also had these here rings. I had these, so I figured I'll go ahead and cut those up and use some of those and some of these as well. So, if you're interested in this type of content, if you're interested in watching me create this custom Halloween themed domino set, y'all continue watching. So first, I am going to cut my pieces down and then apply them in our mold. I have these embroidery scissors, and I probably shouldn't be cutting over the mold because the little fabric pieces that I'm trying to cut are dropping into the mold. So I'm just going to move this a little bit to the side, and y'all can still see. Just like that. I really only needed one pack of these. It come with 4 necklaces, but I grabbed 2. Okay, so these are connected by a string, and you really can't just pull this off. So I have to use my scissors, and I grabbed these scissors because they're fine. As you can see here, there's like a little fabric piece, so I want it to be fairly clean. So I'm going to record a little bit, then I'll probably speed this up. You want to be careful that you don't like shave off too much, because as you can see, I shaved off a little bit of the orange. But it's okay. These I'm gonna have to cut down for them to fit inside of our mold, okay? As well as our spiders. So in the end, I want all of my backs to pretty much look the same, but the fronts, the other side of the domino, you're gonna see different Halloween stuff. So if you're interested, y'all continue watching. I got these necklaces from the Dollar Tree. These rings I got from the Dollar Tree. The mold I got from Temu. I've never used it. So we just trying it out. But this is a little tedious process trying to clean this up and clip that piece of thread on there. You just position them in there however you like. Okay, you guys, so I have my handy dandy little mini spoon here. If you do projects with glitter, these plastic spoons are good to like dip your glitter if you're not using a lot. So I got that from the Dollar Tree. Now, not sure which glitter I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna use a little bit because the bottom layer, which is gonna be the side that you see if the domino is face up. I want that to be like clear, but I do want it to have like some color in it. So I want it to look Halloweenish. I was thinking this one, but that might be a little bit too much. So maybe this one or this one. This is black and white. This has purple and black. Maybe we'll use this one. Maybe we'll use this one. I don't know. We might use some of both. These glitters I got from where did I get these? Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to use a little bit, you guys. Okay. I think I like that. Not too much because we're going to pour clear on the top of this. And then on top of that clear, we're going to come in with another color, okay? I'm thinking maybe a black or a white. I could have just used a little top, but these holes is kind of like big to me. Sometimes they pour out, they over pour. I really could have did this with my fingers as well, y'all. But I don't want too much. Just a tad bit more over here. All right, I think that's it. Y'all tell me what y'all think so far. Now, like I said, you can use resin from the Dollar Tree. However, you'll need quite a bit. I think if I go in with some of this, y'all, I'm gonna mess it up. I think I'm gonna mess it up. Let me just leave well enough alone. So this is what we have so far. Now I'm gonna use this resin. I never tried this. I got this from the Temu app, you guys. I've never tried it, but I'm gonna try some of this. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pour our first layer, which is gonna be this clear. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix up some of this. Like I said, I've never used this before, but I purchased this on the Temu app. So you use equal parts of A and B. Okay, so I'm gonna just slide our little handy dandy mold to the side. It's actually cute, y'all, so far, in my opinion. All right, so let me get a container to mix these in. Hopefully I mix up enough. So usually I measure out my resin. When I'm going to use it, let me just grab my handy dandy scale here. I'm gonna put my scale here. And y'all have seen me do this before. I'm just gonna turn it on, zero it out with the cup on there. Not sure how much I'm gonna need for this. I'm gonna just wing it. Hopefully I mix up enough. All right. So again, like I stated, not sure how good this resin works, how long it takes to cure. It's my first time using it, so I'm just gonna try it out. All right, zero. We shouldn't need a lot because I'm just gonna do the bottom layer with this clear. I really don't want to mix up too much. All right. I got 1.3. I'm going to just leave it right there. Actually, we're going to do 1.5. Forget it. If we have too much, we just have too much. All right. So that's 1.5 of part A. Now, I'm going to measure up my part B. Remember, we already zeroed it with our cup on there, so it knows the weight of the cup. I'm just going to open this. We're going to get our part B, and then we're going to mix both together. All right, so 1.5, y'all. I honestly think it's going to be too much. All right, so 1.5 of part B. Now, we don't need our scale anymore. I'm going to take and mix both of these together. Okay, you guys, so I have my popsicle stick here. I have a cup here that I'm going to take and pour both of these in. I could probably mix them both together in one of these smaller cups, but I'll just mix it over here. Want to make sure you're wearing gloves when you're doing this. So we are just going to go in with our first layer, which is going to be clear. I usually put down something to protect the surface of my table, but I did not do it today, y'all. I'm over here rushing, trying to get this part of the footage. We're just going to mix this until it's not cloudy and it doesn't have bubbles. This mold also came with the case mold as well, so we'll probably do the case next. We won't be able to put anything in it. Probably just some glitter, but we'll probably do the case next. So I'm going to mix this. Usually I mix for about 3 to 5 minutes, then I let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes. Like I said, I've never used this, so I'm not sure how long it takes for this to cure everything. But you do use a equal parts, a 1-to-1 ratio. So I have tried Temu's UVDTF resin, and I actually like that. So okay, you all, so I've finished mixing up the resin. It is ready to pour. Now, always make sure you keep some smaller molds to the side, because any resin that you have left that's not going to fit inside of your project, you can pour inside of another mold. So I'm just going to pour a thin layer in each of these. Y'all, I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. I told y'all I don't want to fill it up, because I do want to come in with another color on the top. I think the first one, I think I put too much. But it's okay, y'all. If we end up putting too much, I'll just come on top with like a sticker decal. Because this mold is not really that deep. I don't even think we're going to have none left. Actually, I don't think this probably ain't even gonna be enough. Yeah, I think I might have went too heavy, but it's okay. We're gonna make it work. And it looks like I'm gonna have to mix up some more, because that is it. I really just wanted a thin layer on the base, y'all, but it's looking like we're gonna need some more, so I'm gonna mix up some more resin real quick, just so we can finish this. So we still have these left that we need to get some resin in. So y'all see I ain't even measuring, y'all. I'm moving so fast. All right, so let's move this because we're not gonna need it. We're gonna zero this thing with our cup on it. All right. Now we're gonna take that one and put it on. We're gonna do 1. 1.1, because y'all see that one over a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. Again, 1.1. Come on. 1.1. All right. So we're gonna do the same thing. Move that out the way. We're gonna take and mix these. We're gonna use this same cup, y'all. Same cup. Normally you'll want to go ahead and get you a new one, but I'm gonna use the same one. I'll mix this up, let it sit, and then we're gonna pour inside of the rest. Y'all, I was moving so fast, I went ahead and poured that second mixture without even pressing record. For the second batch of resin that we pour, it is a little bit left. So I'm going to pour it in this mold. As you can see, I put some of the pieces in there as well as some glitter. So we're going to go ahead and pour the excess. I don't think we'll have enough for all 3, but I just put some there. I'm going to just make sure all of this is filled before we move over to this. So first thing first, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit this with my little craft heat dryer to make sure we don't have any bubbles. Just lightly hit it with the heat dryer. If you don't have a heat dryer, you could use a torch. I wouldn't recommend using a torch though, in a position that we're in, because the mold is down. I mean, the resin is down in the mold. Maybe for your last layer. So if you have a heat gun or a blow dryer that gets really hot, that would be perfect. So I'm gonna take this extra that we have and just pour it inside of this here mold. Now this is like a jury mold. I got this from the Dollar Tree, and this one was actually $1.25. So I know y'all see me do a video on the ones that's $3. But if you're fortunate enough, some areas, they have more stuff than others. I'll do a haul on some of these probably in another video, because I did get some more just to show y'all. And like I said, these was $3. I over poured, but it's okay. So we just gonna let that cure. We do have a little bit of this left. I don't think we need no more of these, but I'm gonna just try to drizzle it over. It's just a little bit, just in case we miss some spots. All right, so we are gonna let these cure. The time now is 6:30 in the evening. We're gonna come back tomorrow morning, probably about I don't know, maybe 7 or 8, and see if we can go ahead and pour our second layer of resin. I'm just gonna hit this one more time since I did drizzle more over it. All right, like I said, I usually protect my surface, but it'll be easy to clean because this is like a marble top. So we're gonna let this cure, and then we'll be back, you guys. Y'all won't see this video until it's done, but comment down below if you made it this far in the video and let me know what you think I should do the top coat. What color I should do the top coat. Y'all let me know. Okay, you all. So it has been, let's see, we molded this at 6:30. So it's been 14 hours since or we poured this. So it is ready for our next layer. Hopefully our other side is good. But here is what we have. So we are going to go ahead and do our top layer to this. And then this is what I just poured the extra in. I did over pour these, but I just put some of the bones in there. And as you can see, they kind of lifted up, but it's fine. This will be the front. So I'll use this as a jewelry piece. So just remember, anytime you have leftover resin, just have you some extra molds to the side. That way you can pour that resin into something else. Here, we got a little space right here, which is fine. I'm gonna have to cut this piece off because I over poured, but there is that one. And as you can see, this little part right here is still kind of flexible. So it'll be easy for me to cut off right now, but it's cured enough for me to take it out of the mold. So got these two pieces, and then this one that I really over poured. So this is another jewelry piece as well. I'm gonna have to go through and cut that out and then go around the edges and clean that up. But there is those, and we just took the extra resin that we had and just poured inside of this here mold. Okay, so I'm going to mix up the resin that we're going to use for this part. We're going to let that cure, and then we'll be back to demold these. But I am going to show you the color choice that we picked for the backs of these. Okay, you all, so I'm back. I have mixed up my resin. Now for the backs of these, I think I want to do like a lime green. Now I don't have any lime green alcohol ink, so we're going to use these mica powders, and we may use a little bit of this acrylic paint to color our resin. So I'm just going to move our domino mold to the side, and I'm going to start by putting some of this mica powder in here just to see how it looks. Like I said, I may add a drop or two of the Lord, I can't think, acrylic paint. That mica powder is more like a marble type powder. Let me use a little bit of this one. Maybe this could tone it down some. This one was darker. That's why I really didn't want to use it. And these just some mica powders that I had in my stash. So I can't really tell you where I got them from. I think I got them from, I don't know. Some I got came from the Dollar Tree. Some I got came from Michael's. When you're using the mica powders, you want to make sure you mix this in really good. I think this green is going to be okay. I'm not making this set for anybody. It was just for the purpose of this video. So I thought about doing the backs black, but since we have black in our mold, I don't think you'll be able to see. It'll take away from our stuff that we added in the mold. So I don't want to use any of these colors, the black, the white, the purple, or the orange. So I think we're just gonna roll with this. I don't think I'm gonna add any of this. I don't know. Let's just add a little drop or two and see. You want to be careful with adding the acrylic paint, because sometimes it interferes with the curing of your resin. So you don't want to add too much. It pretty much still look the same, y'all. I'm going to just add just a tad bit of white. All right, that's it. That is it. So I'm just making sure I mix it really good. Yeah, that's more like the color that I'm aiming for. Let me just bring it up closer. Hopefully y'all can see. Let me wipe off. I'm gonna wipe y'all off. It's not the phone I normally record with, but I want y'all to be able to see a little better. All right, that looks like it's okay. So here we go. The curing time for this epoxy resin says on the bottle that it's of 24 hours. Like I said, this has been sitting for 14. And if I wanted to pop these out right now, it's cured enough to where I could pop them out. Now, they probably still like a little bendy. So if I bend them or move them, they'll probably move. But if we needed to take these out and start like another set or something, they're cured enough so we can do that. Usually, I like to let this sit till it get a little thick because it's easier to pour without getting it all over and without over pouring. So I'm going to just let it sit a little bit before we pour. Okay, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and get to pouring this. Hopefully I mixed enough, y'all. It's looking like I might have to mix up some more. Yeah, we're going to have to mix up some more. So before I get rid of all of this, I'm going to say that because I'm going to have to try to match up the color to what we already mixed. I'm just going to take and move some of this resin around just to fill our spaces and to make sure we got them all filled. You can actually take your heat gun and move this around as well. This one, like, it got a little bit too much in it. This one as well. I'm just going to try to scoop a little bit and just move it around. Sometimes I'll just go and scoop across, y'all, if I have to. Sometimes it's easier. It would have been easier if it was one right next to it. That could have used that excess, but it's all right. So like I said, I do have to go ahead and mix up some more. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come right back. Okay, you guys, so as y'all can see here on this portion of the video, I am literally cleaning the area between the Dominoes, just pulling some of those little pieces off of my Dominoes. I'm going to have to shave them down anyway, just to clean up the edges. But that is what I'm doing. It's really not necessary. Now, if you do a really good clean pour, you won't have this much mess to clean up. However, I was rushing, and it is what it is, okay, you guys? But I'm impressed with my Dominoes. They turned out really nice. So they're not fully cured, but I'm just going to go ahead and take them out and let them finish curing on this here parchment paper. Y'all tell me how y'all feel or what y'all think about the Dominoes. They look Halloweenish to me. I'm still not sure what I'm going to put on the back side, which is the green side of those. For now, I'm not going to put anything for the sake of this video. But I am going to continue demolding, and then I'm going to fill in my little dots. So just continue watching. Don't forget to comment down below and tell me what y'all think about the Dominoes, you guys. So here, I'm just taking my little cuticle nipper that I keep in my craft room, and I'm just going around cutting some of those pieces off the edge. Again, I'm just quickly cleaning these up. Now I'm going to have to go back in and clean them up a little better. But usually, like the big pieces, I go ahead and clip those off using this. And I just like using that because it's fine. But what I'll do is I'll go back and file once I do this. So that is all I'm doing. I'm just clipping off some of those pieces that where I over poured, you guys. When I do my filing down, I use a nail file, and I just file like lightly. I do have a Dremel, but I don't really, sometimes I use it. I just like to use my little file. It's kind of easier for me. With the Dremel, you know, sometimes you can just over drill. So here you see me adding acrylic paint to the table. I took a dotting tool, which you will see in the second. And I filled my dots with the acrylic paint, okay? You can use acrylic paint and a dotting tool, or you can use a paint pen. I started out using a paint pen, but it wasn't as white as I wanted it. So I continue on with my acrylic paint. Here's a dotting tool here. They actually sell dotting tools at Dollar Tree, so you can get them at any craft store, but they do have dotting tools at the Dollar Tree. So these are the paint pens. I just kind of Showed you a little glance of the little bucket that I had them in. But for these Dominoes, I just went ahead, like I said, and used regular acrylic white paint and the dotting tool. So that is pretty much it for this video. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Tell me how y'all like the Dominoes. Now, if y'all zoom in, y'all gonna see I still have some imperfections, and I am gonna go back and fix those. But tell me what y'all think so far. I think they look really, really cute, okay? Still gotta clean up my edges a little more. Still gotta clean up my mess from the dots, because as you can see, they're not perfect. Usually when I go in and clean up like the mess from the dots, I use a damp paper towel. I usually dampen it with a little Windex, okay? And I just wipe it down from the spaces that it's not supposed to be in. You don't want to use too much because you'll wipe your paint away. If you wanted to, you could go back and add like a thin layer of epoxy over the dots so you don't lose your paint over time. I'm not going to do that with these, but you can do that, okay? So y'all tell me what y'all think. Do they look Halloweenish to y'all? I think they came out really, really nice. And the stuff, like I said, that I put inside, I got this stuff from the Dollar Tree, okay? So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified anytime I upload a video. Thumbs up the video if you like this type of content. I know this video is long, you guys. I do apologize. So don't come for me telling me the video too long. I know. If y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. And that is it, you guys. Bye.